This is the second contest of the day here in Washington, PA at Wild Things Park for Yinzer Ball. Today we have the Road Warriors, the away team, facing the Wolfpac. Willis McDaniel on the bump for the Wolfpac throws first pitch cutter for a ball outside to Taylor Olmstead, leading off for the Road Warriors. That's a fastball followed straight back, even the count at 1-1. Starting lineup by position for the Wolfpac. You got Willis McDaniel on the bump. Joe Torre playing third. Mitch Piotnik at short. That's a ball high, moving the count to 2-1. Skylar Marcato playing second base. Slayton Vaughn at first. In left field, we have Joe Empedulia. That's a ball high as well for ball 3. So 2 straight fastballs up in the zone to Olmstead, moves the count to 3-1. In center field, Cody Lovejoy. And in right field, Almonte working on a first name. As that ball is belted into left field, Empedulia takes a couple back pedals and makes the catch for the first out. So a good hitter's count, 3-1. A healthy hack from Olmstead results in a warning track fly ball to left. Now up the left-handed hitter and infielder for the Road Warriors. Once again, haven't been given the rosters.
Is that a ball?
I believe so. First pitch, ball 1. Second pitch, fastball high and in for ball 2. Give me a second, just figuring out. James Smyber. I should know that. That's my fault. James Smyber sees 3 straight balls, all fastballs up in the zone. Quickly 3-0. Once again, that's Willis McDaniel on the mound for the Wolfpac. Behind the plate for the Wolfpac is Pritchard. First name Jackson. As that pitch, fastball in for a strike, moving the count to 3-1. So another 3-1 count. As that is a fastball at the toes. Smyber dodges and will take his base. Batting third for the Road Warriors. An infielder, swinging from the right side, Frank Podkle. First pitch, fastball catches inside part of the plate for strike 1. This time a breaking ball low in the zone for ball 1. Count is now even at 1. We have 1 out and a runner on first. That's Smyber at first, who reached on base due to a walk. So the 1-1 to Podkle. He chops it off the very near to the home plate or even the batter's box, and that is going to run foul for strike 2. So a swinging bunt that goes foul for Podkle. Count moves to 1-2. Smyber has to go back to first. This is game 2 for the Road Warriors on the day as they face the Killer Bees at 9 a.m. Start time. I believe they lost. Final score 5-2. That is a fastball up to Podkle, even the count at 2. 2-2 count to Podko. Fastball low in the zone for ball 3. So full count to Podko. We have 1 out. Smybert comfortably at first. And this ball is belted into the left side, and that will be foul. Definitely have the distance if fair, but just a long strike. Count remains 3-2. Currently 84 degrees here in Washington, PA, with a good amount of sun. As that ball is fouled to the right side. Count remains 3-2. Podko doing a good job fighting for a pitch that he likes. As that ball is grounded to the 5-6 hole. It will be a single for Frank Podko, the first hit for the Road Warriors.
No, I cleared the hits. What the hell?
Now up the left-handed hitter. Carson McCurdy. Oh, excuse me. McCurdy, former West Virginia Power utility infielder and outfielder. Also had a stint with the Winnipeg Explorers. Excuse me, the Sioux City Explorers. And the Milwaukee Milkmen. Sees first pitch low in the dirt for ball 1. That's called strike on the inside part of the plate, leaving the count at 1-1. So 1-1 count to McCurdy. We have Podko at first and Schmeiber at second. 1 out. And we've seen 1 hit so far with a single by Frank Podko. Podko also having some time with Sioux City, the American Association. As that ball is fouled straight back. Putting the count at 1-2.
Oops.
So 1-2, 1 out. And this ball is slashed out of play. Good defensive swing. Fighting off a pitch. A little less favorable. He stays alive, 1-2. McCurdy definitely has the ability to do some damage here, even with 2 strikes, as he's a very good 2-strike hitter. McDaniel makes an inside move to hold Smybert. The pitch. This is called strike 3 on the inside corner. That is the second out of the inning. Now up the right-handed hitter and speedster, Derek Hurt. Hurt, an outfielder for the Road Warriors. First pitch. This ball is slapped and will land in right field. Rounding is Schmeiber. He will score. Podko will make it to third safely, and Hurt will advance on the throw. So a 1-run single will put the Road Warriors on the board. Hurt advances on the throw to third. As that ball was a line drive They made it through the infield and rolled to Almonte and right. No play was made on Smybert at home. The intended tag out was for Frank Podkle at third. Now up the left-handed slugger, Vitasai. Vitasai just got back with Gary, American Association. That's the Railcats as the first pitch is low and gets away from Pritchard. But no runners bite on the pass ball. So the 1-0 count to Vitasai.
So now it's
The 1-0, 2 outs. This ball is fouled straight back, giving the count at 1-1. We have Marshall Rich on deck for the Road Warriors. So Vitasai with an RBI opportunity with 2 outs and a 1-1 count. And this pitch is low, moving the count to 2-1. That's Podkle at third and Derek Hurt on second. Podkle reached on a walk, Hurt on a single, and then advanced on a throw. Hurt's single scored the first run of the game, as this is a fastball called on the outside corner.
strike two.
For strike 2. Count is even at 2. We have 2 outs. And we're at second and third. As this ball is lifted deep to the left side, and that ball is gone. An opposite field home run for Vitasai. That'll score 3, tallying a total of 4 runs in the first. Vitasai with some of the best pop to both sides of the field in this Road Warriors lineup. I'm not saying something because 1 through 6 all have their fair share of good swings. As this is Rich Marshall.
Clear.
As he'll take first pitch and wear it right around the number.
Clear. Fuck.
So the hit by pitch will put Marshall on first, and he'll pass the bat off to Brandon Coulter. The right-handed swinging Coulter does a little bit of everything. He has some innings on the bump, plays a little first and a little outfield for the Road Warriors. Pitch to Coulter. Fastball call on the inside part of the plate for a strike. Count now 0-1. The 0-1. This time a breaking ball. Well placed by McDaniel for strike 2. So quickly 0-2 to Coulter, Brandon. As he will lift this one high, chasing foul. That's going to be out of play. Count remains 0-2. Once again, the 0-2 to Coulter. That is a curveball outside off the plate for ball 1. So a good nibble pitch by McDaniel, but he doesn't get a baited swing. We have 2 outs. Run on first, as this ball is inside, brushing Coulter off the plate, even the count at 2. That's Rich Marshall at first as he reached on a hit by pitch. Score 4-0. The Road Warriors strike first here in the top of the first, as that ball is foul and out of play. Count remains 2-2. We got a runner. This ball is lifted to Almonte and Wright, who will round it and make the catch. So 4 runs tally for the Road Warriors. 1 scored on a Derek Hurt single. 3 scored on a 3-run homer from the infield slugger Vitasai. In the infield for the Road Warriors, we have Carson McCurdy at first, Vitasai playing second, James Smyver at short, and Frank Podclaw at third. On the bump for the Road Warriors, the right-hander, Matthew Reitz. Reitz with some time with EQ Quebec of the Frontier League here in 2021. In left for the Road Warriors, Nate Thompson. In center, Olmstead. And in right, we have Hurt. Leading up for the Wolfpac and playing short, Mitch Pionic, excuse me. Oh, last but not least, behind the dish today for Road Warriors is Rich Marshall. Once again, leading up the bottom of the first for the Wolfpac, Mitch Pionic. First pitch fouled straight back. A fastball. Reach does a very good job of filling up the zone. A good changeup as it dodges the complete bat of Mitch Piotnik for a swing and miss. Count now 0-2. As this one is fouled to the left side out of play. Count remains 0-2. So quickly 0-2 to Piotnik. This ball is once again slapped out of play to the left side. Piotnik doing a good job of fighting less desirable pitches. Once again, another foul ball to the left side. Count remains 0-2. This is a fastball with a good amount of arm side run that reaches into the right-hander's batter's box for ball 1. So 1-2 count to Piotnik as he will ground this ball to McCurdy, who's going to have a hard time. That was a closer play than it may have should have been, as he took it himself, but that will record the first out. Piotnik with good speed coming out of the left side of the batter's box. And good hustle going down the first base side. It's one down. Now up the left-handed hitter, Joe Impedulia. As he takes fastball for strike 1. That's a fastball off the plate outside. Even in the count 1-1. And this ball is crushed out of play. Going to collide with the food truck that's out there in the parking lot. Just a long strike. 1-2 to Impedulia. That ball is called for strike 3 on the inside part of the plate. So with that strikeout, that tallies the second out of the inning. So 2 outs. Now up the right-handed hitter and playing center field for the Wolfpac, Cody Lovejoy. Lovejoy formerly with the West Virginia Power and Florence Yalls as he takes first pitch strike, a fastball. Count is now 0-1. I believe that was a changeup inside for ball 1. This time, a fastball he will lace into the left center gap. Easily going to have 2 here. And he's going to hold up at second. A great piece of hitting from Lovejoy. In that left center gap on the line. Would love to know the exit velo on that one. So the 2-out double from Lovejoy brings up the first baseman, Slayton Vaughn. First pitch to Vaughn. Fastball. Called for a strike on the inside part of the plate. Reach working ahead. So 0-1 count with 2 outs. Lovejoy at second. Reach steals. And this ball is lifted high. Olmstead coming forward. Going to camp under it and make the catch. So no runs on 1 hit. 1 runner left on base for the Wolfpac. Keeping the score at 4-0 in favor of the visiting side, Road Warriors. Simple. Keep it simple.
You don't even have to do the errors, really. Just do hits and runs.
Never.
Yeah. I don't really bother with it because it's a judgment call.
So I seem to do air sometimes.
Yeah. It doesn't mean you just want to keep the hits right and the runs right, obviously.
Right on.
Leading off the inning for the Road Warriors, playing left field, Nate Thompson. So you'll see first pitch, fastball. He has to dodge for ball 1. That ball is foul to the right side, even the count 1-1. This ball is lifted into left field. Impedulia chases forward. Will camp under the high fly ball. Record the first out of the inning. Back to the top of the order with Olmstead. First pitch, fastball off the plate outside for ball 1.
Oops.
The 1-0 to Olmstead. Same spot. Fastball off the plate outside for ball 2. So 2-0, 1 out. After the Nate Thompson pop fly to left. This ball swung through. This pitch swung through by Olmstead, moving the count to 2-1. The 2-1 pitch, foul. Over here to the right side. Evens the count 2-2. Two count. Swung through it for strike 3. An elevated fastball gets Olmstead. 2 outs now in the inning. McDaniel working efficiently here at the top of the second. As you'll see, James Smibert, the 2-spot hitter. Smibert, the lefty, takes fastball inside for ball 1. This time fastball skips inside for ball 2. 2-0 with 2 outs. This is a fastball up and out for ball 3. 3-0 count for Schmeiber. Frank Podkal on deck, the right-handed hitter, playing third today for the Road Warriors. As this pitch is called fastball for a strike on the inside part of the plate. McDaniels pitches. A good downward ashing fastball is swung over by Smibert. 3-2 now. Count is full with 2 outs. Here on the top of the second. The pitch. This ball is laced into left, but has a good amount of height and distance. And Biguglia is there to make the catch. We'll turn over to the bottom of the inning. No runs on no hits. No runners left on for the Road Warriors. Due up for the Wolfpac, the 5-6-7 spot in the lineup. Matthew Reed's coming out for his second inning of work. Leading up an inning from the 5 spot, Skylar Marcato. That's Marcato. Swinging from the right side. First pitch to Mercado is a fastball in off the plate for ball one. This ball is lifted, a fastball. Just got under it. The high pop fly to beat his side. We'll record first out of the inning. A good, healthy 1-0 hack from Mercado just missed. Results in an infield pop-up. Almonte, swinging from the left side, fouls off first pitch fastball. Count is now 0-1. As this fastball in on the hands is grounded to Schmeiber. Schmeiber turns and fires. But second out of the inning. So 2 outs on 3 pitches. No, 4 pitches. Reed's working efficiently as he'll face third baseman for the Wolfpac, Joe Torre. First pitch to Torre. Fastball. Down the heart of the plate for strike one. Torre does a good job of working all counts as he slashes a ground ball to Frank Podko on a check swing. Podko saw a changeup and wanted to pull up. And that'll turn us over to the third inning. Score remains 4-0. The Wolfpac didn't achieve a hit, a runner on base, and therefore a run. But Willis McDaniel headed out for his third inning of work as he gave up 4 in the first. And that's all we've seen since. So leading out for the Road Warriors, the right-handed hitter Frank Podko. As this ball is lifted, it's going to stay in play. And Slade Vaughn will make the catch. The infield pop-up by Podko. We'll record the first out of the inning. Now up, the left-handed hitter, first baseman for the Road Warriors, Carson McCurdy. He will take fastball on the inside half of the plate for strike one. McCurdy fouls off a fastball on the outside part of the plate. Quickly now down 0-2. Good job by McDaniels getting ahead. The 0-2 pitch to McCurdy. There's a fastball up and in for ball one. This is a curveball laced into right. Almonte backpedaling will make the catch on the track. Not much height to that baseball, but boy, did it get out there. A laser, a frozen rope. Either will work because that ball was smoked. But that records the second out of the inning. Now up the right-handed hitter, who singled in his first AB, which awarded him an RBI. Derek Hurt shows bunt and pulls back. The two-out bunt coming from Hurt isn't unheard of, as he has sneaky speed and will take a fastball on the inside corner for strike one. Count out even at 1-1. The pitch. This is lifted. Shallow right. Marcano chasing. Will make the catch. And that will end the inning, sending us into the bottom of the third. Score remains 4-0 in favor of the Road Warriors. Wolfpac looking to put up will be their first run of their game.
Where's the microphone?
Matthew Reed's out there for his third inning of work. Leading off the inning for the Wolfpac, the catcher, Jackson Pritchard. The right-hander will take fastball for strike one. That snaps the inside part of the plate. The 0-1 to Pritchard. Fastball called for a strike on the outside part of the plate. So Reed's working east to west. The pitch. This ball is lined over the head of Reeds, who definitely flinched until he realized it was over his head. So a leadoff single by Pritchard will bring up the 9-spot hitter, Rose McDaniel. The pitch is a fastball, shading to the outside part of the plate for strike one. Great location on that fastball from Reeds. This time, an off-speed breaking ball. Call for strike two. Quickly working to 0-2. We have no outs. Pritchard on first after his line drive single to center field. This time a changeup. McDaniel is out in front of and hits foul, keeping the count at 0-2. Pitch, a curveball, dotted on the outside corner for strike three. Nasty sequence coming from Reeds there. He'll now face Mitch Piotnik, the top of the lineup hitter for the Wolfpac, with one out and a runner on first. As this ball will be foul. Straight back. For strike one. Once again, fouled straight back, a fastball. So quickly back to 0-2. Oh, to count is fouled straight back. So, 3 straight foul balls, keeping the count at 0-2. As Piotnik continues to battle with one out and Pritchard at first. A nasty changeup that just gets Mitch Piotnik to fan over for strike three. So back-to-back strikeouts for Reeds. We'll bring up the 2-spot hitter, Joe Mbeduglia. First pitch to Mbeduglia is swung through for strike one. Impiduglia will lay off a low fastball for ball one. Time to count at 1 and 1. On deck for the Wolfpac, who doubled in his first plate appearance, Cody Lovejoy. As this ball will be hit at a diving Carson McCurdy, who will make the play and touch his bag for the third out of the inning. Great play by McCurdy, who pounces on a chopper headed to his right. We're headed into the top of the fourth. Score remains 4-0. Both sides share 2 hits. Leading off for the Road Warriors, the lefty Vitasai, who grounders up the middle, but Mercado makes a diving play on the backhand. Spins and makes a throw to first in time for the first out. So 1 pitch, 1 out here in the top of the fourth. Number 4. And catching for the Road Warriors, Rich Marshall, as he will look at fastball up in the zone for ball 1. This time a fastball off the plate outside for ball 2. The red-handed Marshall, and a good hitter's count, 2-0, with 1 out and no one on. And that is a fastball low in the zone for ball 3. Ball 4. There's a high fastball. So with 1 out, Marshall reaches first in 4 pitches. Coming from McDaniel. Now up, the right-handed hitter, Brandon Coulter, who is DHing for the Road Warriors, and this ball is smashed out into left field. On the track is Impiduglia, who will make the catch, ranging to his left. That'll tally the second out of the inning. Marshall will remain at first. No tag on the play. Now up the right-handed hitter in the 9 spot, Nate Thompson. Thompson, a part of the Wild Things spring training roster, as he takes first pitch fastball for strike 1. Thompson will eat a ball off the elbow pad and make his way to first. Both runners reached freely with a walk and a hit by pitch. McDaniel will now have to face the 1 spot hitter, Olmstead. So we have 2 outs, first and second. Score is 4-0 in favor of the Road Warriors. Here in the top of the 4th. Time is called. First pitch by McDaniel is a curveball, but doesn't find the zone for ball 1. And this is going to be grounded to Piotnik, who's going to touch second himself and record the 3rd out of the inning. So good job by McDaniel getting his ground ball as we now head into the bottom of the 4th. Right-hander Reeds back out for his 4th inning of work for the Road Warriors, as he's only given up 2 hits. Leading off, the center fielder for the Wolfpac, Cody Lovejoy. Lovejoy, who doubled in his first plate appearance. See his first pitch fastball, low for ball 1. This time a curveball that snatches the zone, eating the count 1-1. Great pitch by Reitz. Tied the count at 1. As this ball is belted, may land. Olmstead makes a great diving catch, and then is ruled a catch. That steals a base hit. 50 feet short, maybe, of his double he had earlier. Same spot in the field. That's the first inning. Excuse me, that's the first out here in the bottom of the 4th inning. Now up the right-handed hitter, playing first, Slayton Vaughn, who will look at first pitch fastball off the plate for ball 1.
Sorry. Here we go. Thank you.
That ball gets by Marshall for ball 2. 2-0 to Vaughn with 1 out, no one on. Wolfpac desperately needing base runners. The pitch is fouled by Vaughn to the left side for strike 1. Time is called by Vaughn to reset. As he swings through, even the count of 2-2. Well executed pitch by Reitz. The pitch. This ball is grounded to Podkel, who plays it off to his left side and makes a throw and records second out of the inning. So 2 outs now. In the box, right-hander hitter, Scar Mercado. Hits in the 5 spot.
That's a ball.
He sees first pitch for a ball. A curveball that dodges the plate outside for ball 2. Two outs, no one on. Here in the bottom of the 4th. We're playing 7 today. That pitch is off the plate inside for ball 3. Reed's having to work behind, something he's not done more than once so far. As he delivers first pitch, fastball call for a strike on the inside corner. That is called also for a strike.
Oh.
Count now, full. Reach working his way back into the count. Full count to Mercado. As that is foul. Back into the right side. The pitch. Grounded to Paco, who plays it off his backhand. Makes a throw, bouncing. Scooped by McCurdy in time for the third out of the inning. That's no runs on no hits and no runners left on. Another 0. Tossed up by Reitz. Score remains 4-0 as we head into the top of the 5th. Now on the bump for the Wolfpac, the right-hander. Owen Reith. Reith's arm slot's about parallel. To the ground. It's a different look. Reed does a good job pounding the zone as he has low walk totals. Leading up for the Road Warriors in the 2 spot. Left-handed hitter. Playing short today. James Smyber. As he will look at first pitch. Fastball called for a strike on the outside corner. Count now 0-1. A changeup in the dirt, evens the count at 1-1. Fastball off the plate outside for ball 2. This is also a fastball low and outside for ball 3. The 3-1 count to Smyber is a fastball for strike 2. Smyber in a full count with no outs and no one on will slap a ball foul down the left field side. That's Willis McDaniel in the left. After pitching the first 4, where he gave up 4 runs in the first, none in the second, none in the third, and none in the fourth. The pitch, dirt ball for ball 4. So a leadoff walk for the Road Warriors will bring up Third baseman Frank Podkel. First pitch to Podkel. Good pitch by Reef. Fastball called for strike one. This is a fastball low on the ground for ball one. A slider from Reef called for a strike. Count now 1-2. The back-to-back sliders. This one for a ball in the dirt. Count now even at 2. This ball is lifted in the left field, caught by McDaniel. So Podkel flies out to left. And that'll bring up the left-handed hitter, Carson McCurdy. So 1 out, 1 runner on. Schmeiber, who reached first on a walk to lead off the inning. McCurdy will look at fastball, call for a strike on the outside part of the plate. Count now 0-1. Reef deals. Fastball on the inside. Just misses. 1-1. So 1-1 count to McCurdy as he rubs the ball foul. Count now 1-2. So 1-2 to McCurdy. Change up low. Ties the count of 2-2. Two count. This ball is fouled to the left side, out of play. Count remains 2-2. This ball is slapped through the infield and will make its way to Almonte and right. So a well-placed grounder that gets by the 3-4 spot. This will advance Schmeiber to second and give Derek Hurt, the right-handed hitter, the ability to hit with runners in scoring position. With a runner in scoring position, not runners. Excuse me. So 1 out. This ball is fouled. Pass Pritchard for strike 1. Fastball called for strike 2. Quickly 0-2 against Hurt. As Hurt hits a one-hopper to Piontek. Piontek feeds the ball to Marcano. Marcano turns and throws. Vaughn able to grab the ball and make the tag before Hurt reaches first base. So the double play will get the Wolfpack out of the inning and send us into the bottom of the fifth. We have no runs on one hit and two runners left on base. Score remains 4-0 in favor of the Road Warriors. Matthew Reed set it out for his fifth inning of work. Still scoreless. And only allowing 2 hits thus far. Reed's doing a good job pounding the zone, throwing 3 pitches for strikes, and staying away from fastball dominant counts against good fastball hitters. Leading off for the Wolfpack, the left-handed hitter and playing right field, Almonte. His first pitch fastball called low for ball 1. Wide Almonte in the box, swings through for strike 1. The 1-1 count. This is a fastball outside off the plate for ball 2. Two one to Almonte, the left-hander playing right today. As he fouls this one straight back, trying to count 2-2. This one is chopped. Foul. Count remains 2-2. Good defensive swing by Almonte as he stays alive with a 2-2 count. The pitch, fastball outside. Count now full. This ball is slapped out of play to the left side. Good job by Almonte. fighting off strikes, staying alive with a full count. Once again, slapped foul. Have ourselves a battle here. I believe we're reaching the 8th or 9th pitch of the at-bat. Count remains full. No outs as Almonte is the leadoff hitter to this bottom of the 5th. This ball is chopped. Reitz is going to make a play with it. And make an easy flip to McCurdy. So after that full count stand, a weak ground ball to the pitcher Reitz records out number 1. Now up the right-handed hitter and playing third for the Wolfpac, Joe Torre. This ball is grounded through the feet of Reitz. First pitch. Fastball swung on by Joe Torre. Gives the Wolfpac their first base runner of the inning. A good on-time swing by Torre. Places the ball up the middle. Now we have 1 out and Torre on first. This will bring up Pritchard, catching for the Wolfpac today. As he will foul off and move the count to 0-1. This is a curveball. Call for a strike on the inside part of the plate. A good pitch by Reitz. We are now 0-2. The 0-2 to Pritchard. It is lifted high into right field. But Hurt is there to make the catch. Torre advancing halfway and retreating back to first. That'll tally the second out of the inning and bring up the 9th spot hitter, Willis McDaniel. So 2 outs. Torre on first after reaching on an infield, through the middle single. McDaniel will take first pitch fastball off the plate inside for ball 1. Reitz steals a curveball that's lifted into shallow left. Thompson will be there to make the catch, recording the 3rd out of the inning and sending us into the top of the 6th. So 6 more outs left for the Wolfpac to put up a number. They're down 4-0. Owen Reeve back out for his second inning of work.
First pitch.
Vitasai leading off for the Wolfpac. Take low. Ball 1. Vitasai is homered today. That was a 3-run shot to left as he'll spit on low fastball for ball 2. Another low fastball for ball 3. 3 straight balls to Vitasai. As that is called for a strike. Count now 3-1. Not a hitter you want to just groove one down the middle to. As he will attempt to bunt with a 3-1 count as that ball goes foul. You want to take a look. We have Piotnik playing a deep, short. Sky Marcano in a pocketed second, and then Joe Torre way over there in a shallow right as this ball is lifted to the right side, foul. So Vitasai takes a look at the shift. And decides I can bunt with all this room over here for an easy base hit. Count now 3-2. This ball is fouled straight back. Count remains 3-2. So no outs. As this hung curveball is going to stay. So a diving effort from Lovejoy. But unfortunately, the ball pops out on his impact with the ground. Must have been some topspin on that line drive. Because it kind of plummeted as it made its way out into that right center gap. Almost as if it was blown down. There was a little bit of wind going on. If you can catch the right to left breeze coming from the American and Canadian national flags out in the left. So Vitasai on second with Marshall, former Southern Illinois minor catcher for the Frontier League. We'll look at first pitch ball. Reed deals fastball in on the hands, turned on by Marshall, but foul. Count now 1-1. Reed deals. Once again, inside fastball, ripped foul by Marshall. The 1-2 to Marshall is a dirt ball slider, trying to count 2-2. We have Vitasai at second. As he led off the inning. So an RBI opportunity here for Marshall. We'll score 4-0 in the Road Warriors' favor as he fouls this ball straight back. Count remains 2-2. Marshall calls time. The 2-2 to Marshall is going to be roped to foul territory and out of play on the left side. We will stay at 2-2 count. I believe that's 4 to 6 foul balls in this AB coming from Marshall. Healthy amount of hacks coming from that right-handed hitter who is catching for the Road Warriors. As this ball is grounded to short, Piotnik plays. This will advance the runner via side to third, but will record the first out of the inning. So 1 out now. Road Warrior DH, Brandon Coulter, swinging from the right side with a runner at third as he will lace a ball, first pitch fastball, through the infield to score, via side, score now 5-0 in favor of the Road Warriors. This will bring up the 9th-spot hitter, Nate Thompson. Coulter at first. This ball is lifted high into right field. Almonte camps under it. This will be the second out of the inning. Now up, the top of the order hitter, Taylor Olmstead. Olmstead will stole a base hit from Lovejoy. The great diving play as this ball is lifted into left. McDaniel is underneath and will make the catch. So we have 1 run on 1 hit and 1 runner left on. Score now 5-0. Headed into the bottom of the 6th. So 6 outs left for the Wolfpac to tally up 5 runs at least to keep their hopes of taking home the W possibility. Leading off the inning for the Wolfpac, the top of the lineup hitter, Mitch Piotnik. First pitch to Piotnik. There's a fastball on the outside corner, called for a strike.
Sure.
The 0-1 pitch. Also a fastball, called for a strike. Count now 0-2. As Piotnik will swing through. Will look to be a changeup, or maybe a two-seam. As it dropped off plane. Rough day so far for Piotnik, who's 0 for 3. Great guy to have on the base path, as he has tremendous speed and can put himself in scoring position. Pinch hitting for for Joe Impigdulia. It's Tommy Blood. The right-hander looks at fastball, called for a strike 1. The left-hander. And he sees fastball on the outside part of the plate for strike 2. So we have 1 out after the strikeout from Piotnik. Here in the bottom of the 6th, score 5-0. 0-2 delivery from Reitz is a fastball in on the dirt. Blocked well by Marshall. Change up lower away for ball 2. Count now 2-2. Two count to Blood is swung straight back. Count remains 2-2. A running fastball off the play outside for ball 3. Maybe a changeup that got away from him. Hard to tell from this vantage point. As this is a curveball that is fouled back into the left. Count remains 3-2. So a good staying alive swing from Blood. Keep the count at 3-2. Tommy Blow will call time and reset. As that is fastball called a ball for ball 4. So 1 out walk for Blood. Puts a runner on base. And brings up the center fielder, who was doubled on the day. Has 2 barrels on the day. Cody Lovejoy. Fortunately, one of those was caught. Terrific play made by Olmstead in center field. Lovejoy will look at a fastball low and outside for ball 1. As this ball is lifted high and out of play. Good two-seam fastball from Reitz. Count outside 1-1. Over at first is Tommy Blood, who reached the base on a walk. As this fastball called on the outside corner for strike 2. Count now 1-2. Good job by Reitz getting ahead in that even 1-1 count. As this ball is laced through the infield in the air and will be fielded by Nate Thompson. This will advance Blood to second with this one-out single from Cody Lovejoy. Now up the right-handed hitter playing first for the Wolfpac, Slayton Vaughn. So one out, runners at first and second. That's Blood at second and Lovejoy at first. Ball will see first pitch, curveball, which he hacks at and fouls straight back for strike 1. The 0-1 count to Vaughn. A little bit of delay. Reach back on the rubber. Checking Blood. And the pitch is a fastball with enough to be caught by Nate Thompson. That'll be the second out of the inning. So good positioning by Thompson, able to catch that flare out into left and hold the runners at first and second. Now up, the right-hander playing second for the Wolfpac, Skylar Mercado. Mercado with some good pop from the right side as he looks at fastball, call for a strike. As this is lifted, it looks like it will stay in play. McCurdy will catch this ball in foul territory. So the Wolfpac leave on 2 runners on 1 hit. Score remains 5-0. Matthew Reese doing a good job. So we'll have a pitching change for the Wolfpac. No clue.
This was a starter from the other day, wasn't it?
What day?
I thought he started for that 13 when they played up. I could be wrong. And they shut us down.
Working on getting a name for the new pitcher for the Wolfpac. Leading off hitting for the Road Warriors, the lefty, James Schmeibert. First pitch is a fastball. Call on the outside corner for a strike.
Can't tell either.
This time a fastball on the inside part of the plate. Fouled straight back. For strike two. So quickly 0-2. This ball is fouled once again. For strike.
I don't know. That's what I'm trying to figure out.
You're not for a strike. Count remains 0-2.
His name's not on the list.
There's number 68. Fastball off the plate for ball one. Count now 1-2. One and two pitch. Foul. Count remains 1-2. Good job by Schmeibert staying alive. This pitch is low. Look to be a changeup. Count now tied at 2-2. Two pitch. Fastball swung through by James Schmeibert for strike three. That's right, I got to record the first out of the inning here in the top of the seventh. Now up, the right-hander Frank Podko, the right-handed hitter, excuse me. As a fastball outside for ball one. The 1-0 pitch. This time a fastball on the inside part of the plate, called for a strike. This time a fastball called up for ball two. Once again, another fastball, this time foul back into the right side. Count now tied 2-2. Two pitch. Pumped into a playable foul territory, but no one there to squeeze it. Count remains 2-2. This ball is lifted high, but shallow. Center field caught by Cody Lovejoy. 2 outs now, as there's 2 up, 2 down on a strikeout and a pop up to center. First pitch to Carson McCurdy is a fastball grounded easily to Slayton Vaughn, who touches his bag, and that'll end the inning, sending us into the bottom of the 7th, where the Wolfpack needs 5 to at least force extra innings, 6 to walk it off. Looks like we have a pitching change here for the Road Warriors. As side armor number 8, Manny Silva, will come in to close. Leading off for the Wolfpack, playing right field, waiting on Monte. Leadoff base runner here for the Wolfpack is huge. Manny Silva delivers. First pitch fastball low and inside for ball 1. This time a fastball thrown behind on Monte for ball 2. No intention behind that pitch. Almonte now sees 2-0 as he leads off here in the 7th. 3 straight balls from Silva. That is low for ball 3. So 3-0. A pro take there for a 3-1 count now. Big hitters count for Almonte, who will look at low, ball 4. Possibly a visit from Vita side, second baseman. Now up. The right-handed hitter, third baseman for the Wolfpack, Joe Torre. That's Torre with Almonte at first. Here with no outs in the bottom of the 7th. It's do or die here for the Wolfpack. Possibly showing bunt. Pulling back for strike 1. 0-1 is the count. Almonte with some speed at first. Digs in for a lead. Torre sees fastball for strike 2. So the opposite story. As Silva is quickly ahead, 0-2. Here with no outs and a runner on first. The pitch to Torre. A slider off the plate. Torrey holds for ball 1. Count now 1 and 2. As this ball is a slider that Torrey's out in front of and fouls to the left side. The 1-2. The run on first, no outs. Torrey in the right-handed batter's box. The pitch, once again fouled to the left side. Will look to be a slider, so back-to-back sliders to Torrey. Silva going for the kill. As this is grounded to Schmeiber, who's going to turn to make a play at second, but is called safe. So a great jump from Almonte. Silva doing his job, getting a ground ball in the infield, but results in no outs. So a lucky break here for the Wolfpac. So we now have first and second, Almonte and Torrey with no outs. And a batter with good pop, the catcher Pritchard, who will look at fastball call for a strike when it comes to 0-1. Oh, 1 now, as this ball is fouled. Quickly now 0-2. So good job by Silva getting ahead early. Silva made a little inside move. Keep Almonte close. Beat aside, checks in, bounces out. As this fastball dodges the plate outside for ball 1. A good nibbling pitch. Way ahead, 0-2. Now the count 1-2. Pitch to Pritchard is worn off a hand. Off the elbow. This will put him on. Now with the bases loaded, Williams McDaniel. Things starting to crumble a little bit here for the Road Warriors. No damage has been done, but a leadoff walk and a missed double play opportunity, or at least achieving an out with an infield ground ball. Looks like Jesus Salcedo will be pinch hitting for the catcher, Pritchard, who was just struck in the arm. And this first pitch fastball is called low for ball 1. Bases loaded here. Score 5-0 in favor of the Road Warriors. So a grand slam won't even tie it. As that is fastball called low for ball 2. Good amount of movement on that fastball. As McCurdy is going to have a visit here with Silva. This is the 9th spot hitter for the Wolfpac, Williams McDaniel, who was the starting pitcher here today for the Wolfpac. Up on deck, Mitch Piatnik, who is definitely due on the day, as that is called for a strike, now 2-1. Silva's trying to work his way back into the count. We have no outs here with the bases loaded. As that is low and away for ball 3. So a 3-1 count now. Big hitters count for McDaniel. No outs, bases loaded. Almonte at third, Torrey at second. Salcedo at first. McDaniel will look at strike 2. Count now full. Looks to be a fastball or a changeup there. As this pitch is foul. Seems he's going to stay fair. Wow, I believe to me it looked like he hit that ball off himself in the box, but it must have not been the case. So a swinging bunt for McDaniel will score a run. Each runner advances safely. Clearly. So Mitch Pionic, top of the order hitter. We'll see first pitch fastball as he swings through for strike 1. Just heard a word, maybe that was a swinging third strike that was dropped by. Actually, no, that wouldn't make sense. Never mind. The ball was pointed fair by the umpire. So 0-1 count to Piotnik is swung through a great slider from Silva. Good amount of depth and east to west movement on that slider. Swung over by Piotnik, puts him down 0-2. Here with no outs and the bases loaded. Most likely anything but a strikeout will score at least 1, as that is ball 1, way out. So once again, now the score is 5-1 as the Wolfpac tally their first run here in the bottom of the 7th. As this ball is foul on the first base side. Piotnik way ahead, but staying alive. Count 1 and 2. Silva delivers, and Piotnik swings through for strike 3. So pinch hitting, or possibly playing outfield for a swap. Justin McIntosh, the big righty, will look at fastball, or possibly a slider, for strike 1. Count now 0-1. So with the strikeout from Piotnik, tallies the first out of the inning and keeps all runners at bay. Back-to-back sliders. This one called for a ball off the plate outside. Once again, 1 run of damage so far has been done. The pitch. Fastball. Good spot from Silva. Now strike 2. Good job by Silva getting ahead early and staying ahead in that tied 1-1 count. The pitch is grounded foul on the third base side. Count now 1 and 2. We have one out here in the bottom of the seventh. Bases loaded. That's Torrey Salcedo. This ball is cupped at the end. Looks to go home and is going to go 1. So that will score a run, but we'll trade for an out. So now 2 outs here with the tying run at second. Looks like we'll have a mound visit. Possible pitching change. Yes, we'll have a possible. We're going to have a pitching change here as Silva will be swapped out. So once again, 2 outs. Score of now 5-2. Runners here are now on second and third. Cody Lovejoy is due up. Bringing in the right-hander. Looks to be sporting number 28. Andrew Kramer. So Andrew Kramer will be in here to face Cody Lovejoy, as he is on the bump now, replacing Manny Silva. Score of 2-5 in favor of the Road Warriors, who are one out away from a victory. Salcedo at third. First pitch curveball. Lovejoy will have to duck out of the way. Once again, he is the tying run at the plate. So that is a called fastball on the inside part of the plate for strike 1. Count now 1-1. As this ball is fouled back, moving the count to 1-2. So 1-2 count to Lovejoy, who's seen the ball very well today. Just the guy for the situation. Count now 1-2. Kramer will step off and get a visit from Marshall. The 1-2 delivery is held by Lovejoy. That ball was heavily up in the zone. Count down 2-2. So good job by Lovejoy. Excuse me. On deck, Slayton Vaughn. Fastball called low and away for ball 3. A good receive from Marshall. Full count now, 2 outs. No 4, so runners will stay. The pitch. Fouled off a curveball. A good one at that, too. Good defensive swing from 14, Cody Lovejoy. So 3-2 now. The pitch is belted out into left center. Chasing, and is dropped as Nate Thompson is unable to come out with it. And Lovejoy is headed to third, slides, and is safe. So a sliding triple will put the score now at 4-5 with 2 outs. What a day for Cody Lovejoy at the plate, as he has hit every ball into that left center gap. 2 have dropped, 1 was caught. A double, a triple, and a line out. All within 200 to 100 paces of each other. First pitch fastball is Slayton Vaughn, who now stands in, the right-hander, playing first for the Wolfpac. As I was saying, Lovejoy is connected with each one of his at-bats and put a ball into that left center spot. As this ball is belted into right center and will be for extra bases, this will tie the ball game at 5. So a 2-out effort will tie the game at 5. And the winning run stands at second. So we will be seeing extras at the very least.
I thought there were walks. How they got on there.
Who?
The bases loaded. He just got that.
One was a single / error. It was that swing that Silva picked up. It's like a swinging bunt.
Yeah.
He picked it up and made the throw at first, and it wasn't in time. Looks like Brett Smith will pinch run for Slayton Vaughn at second, as first pitch is called low fastball to Skylar Mercado, the right-handed hitter, for ball 1. So a 1-0 count with 2 outs. We are now tied 5-5. As going into the 7th, we were seeing a 5-run deficit. As this pitch is swung through by Mercado, a curveball, now 1-1. So an RBI here for Mercado will walk off as we are playing 7. Coming into the 7th, the score was 5-0 in favor of the in favor of the Road Warriors. It is now tied. A curveball that gets away from Kramer. We'll put the count now at 2-1. Crazy turn of events here. The pitch. A curveball called for a strike on the inside part of the plate. Two count now. Once again, 2 outs. Score of 5-5. Kramer deals. This ball is hit to Carson McCurdy, who will touch his bag and send us into extras. Heading out to pitch for the Wolfpac is Colon, the right-hander, who throws kind of in the same arm slot as previous relief pitcher Owen Reef. Both kind of parallel to the floor in their delivery. I would argue Cologne's a little lower. Kind of a, you could call him a subby. So now we are headed into the 8th inning, tied 5-5. Really anyone's ball game. So that is Cologne on the mound. Like we were seeing Jesus Salcedo now in second. And Skylar Marcado playing a first base. And first pitch to Derek Hurt is outside for ball 1. The 1-0 to Hurt. Fastball outside even further for ball 2. On deck for the Road Warriors. Left-handed hitter. Left-handed power hitter. And second baseman Vita Sai, who was homered in the first. That was a 3-run homer in the first. And 3 of 4 runs. As that ball is swung through by Hurt for strike 1. Count now 2-1. That slider got away from Cologne for ball 3. Derek Hurt with some USPBL time over in Michigan. The pitch. And this ball is hit through Joe Torre. And a diving effort to his backhand. The throw is going to be made to second, where, there was no tag placed. It looked to be, but the body language of chasing Hurt to second. No tag was made. He is safe in at second with a leadoff double. That ball got past Joe Torre in the air. As now up, left-handed slugger Vita Sai with no outs and a runner in scoring position. So good job by Hurt getting on base with a leadoff double. First pitch to decide. Fastball called for a strike. Count now 0-1. The pitch is one hop to Mitch Piotnik, who's going to throw to first. Out of first, tagging at third. Ruled safe as he got under it. So a great job by Hurt getting under the tag at third. Up now, Marshall, who's been behind the dish for the Road Warriors. Former Southern Illinois Miners of the Frontier League. The pitch to Marshall. Slider off the plate inside for ball one. We got infield kind of midway in. Pocket it over on the left side, in on the right side as Salcedo is on the grass. Stay on the green as it is all turf here at Wild Things Park. As that is a fastball, call for a strike. Count now 1-1. Just hit clear. You can clear the balls and strikes. There you go. The pitch is lifted to shallow. Right, Almonte, who's going to receive the catch, was not deep enough to tag. So an unfortunate event for the Road Warriors, as that ball was in fair territory, but a shallow right field. As that is now 2 outs with Derek Hurt, who led off the inning with a double. Advanced on the play. A Vita-sized ground ball to Mitch Piotnik. So 2 outs, runner at third. Up now, Brandon Coulter, who will see first pitch cutter or slider for strike one. I believe that was a sharp slider. So 0-1 count to Coulter with 2 outs and a runner on third. Score 5-5. This is going to be a ground ball to Salcedo, who's going to make the play and keep the game 5-5 as Wolfpac head in. Once again, we are playing 7 innings, so we are in extra innings as 1 run will walk it off for the Wolfpac. Who waited till the bottom of the 7th to put up 5 and tie the ball game. Pitching now for the Road Warriors, Mark Sanders. Sanders has been used as a starter, mid-relief. And closer. So Chameleon on the mound. Always nice to have in your bullpen. The righty Sanders will get this bomb in the 8th here at Wild Things Park in Washington, PA. Due up for the Wolfpac. Playing right field. Wade Almonte. Leading off once again for the Wolfpac left-handed hitter. Juan Almonte.
Swing one of these.
First pitch from Sanders. Swung and fouled straight back. For strike one. So Almonte come out swinging on that first pitch fastball. We'll put Sanders ahead. 0-1. This time a fastball off the plate outside for ball one. Sanders deals a curveball. That is called foul. Moving the count to 1-2. So 1-2 now to Almonte. Sanders deals. High fastball. Tying the count now 2-2. Two pitch. Fastball outside for ball 3. So full count now. Almonte reaching first. We'll put him as the winning run. As the score is 5-5. Wolfpac trailing the whole game up until the 7th inning. As this ball is grounded to Avita Sai, who picks it up. Makes a clean play to first for the first out. Now up to hit the right-handed hitter, Joe Torre. Joe Torre singled in his last AB. Ground ball up the middle. So 1 out, no one on. First pitch of Joe Torre is a curveball. Then he swings through. Count now 0-1. Good pitch by Sanders. Sanders deals. This ball is drilled foul. Headed towards the parking lot. Oh, 2 now. The 0-2 pitch to Torre is lifted high in the left. Berto tracking down and will make the catch. A little too much air under that one. Now up, the right-handed hitter. In at second, Jesus Salcedo. Unsure. Unsure of the move because Scott Marcato will now be playing first. Salcedo in at second as he takes curveball that grazes his elbow and will put him on first base.
Excuse me.
Watch.
Thank you.
Was McDaniel, the 9-spot hitter. Will step in. for the opportunity to move the winning run into scoring position, or even score the winning run. Interesting to see if Slayton Vaughn, who has the tying RBI, is still in the lineup as he was not playing first in the previous frame. McDaniel, the 9 spot hitter. If he reaches on base, will bring up the leadoff. The top of the order hitter, not the leadoff. Mitch Piotnik, who is on deck. Move made over to Salcedo, who gets in safely. Count remains 1-0. We have 2 outs here. Jesus Salcedo at first. The pitch. Fastball in the dirt. Good job by Marshall to keep that ball in front of him and keep Salcedo at first. Decent lead for Salcedo at first, as this pitch is called for a strike inside corner. Count now 2-2. Good off-speed pitch from Sanders. A move made to Salcedo, who slides in safely. Count still 2-2. Two count with 2 outs. Here with a runner at first. The pitch is grounded to James Smiler, who bobbles it and will make a play to first. McCurdy keeps it in front of him. And the inning continues. Smiler, who usually plays a clean infield, now up to hit. Top of the order hitter, Mitch Piotnik. Hitless today. Could come in clutch with the game-winning RBI. As he fouls off the first pitch fastball for strike 1. Big spot here for Piotnik. Former Cincinnati Reds affiliate. As he swings through curveball. For strike 2. Quickly down 0-2. Once again, 2 outs. Runners at first and second. Winning run at second. The pitch is hit to Vitasai, who's going to make the play at first, extending the game to its 9th inning.
Which team?
Not sure.
Singular?
Yeah, I assume so.
Dragons?
I'm not sure which one's I have no idea about the Reds affiliate. But I know he was released during COVID.
Oh.
If COVID didn't happen, he'd still be with him, I bet.
He struggles with that off speed, it looks like.
That's just today. I don't know. I think he's in his head
Oh,
today.
really?
Yeah, no. Usually he's a.
Stroking.
Yeah. But I mean, he doesn't have like gap to gap power, but he's got stupid wheels.
Oh, yeah.
He's fast.
I know my pitching coach for the Dragons, your single A team.
Okay.
That dude's a powerhouse. Their pitching coach can lift so much damn weight, dude. But
Cologne back out there for the Wolfpac as we get the top of the ninth underway. The new left fielder, Berto, swing from the left side. We'll hit in the 9th spot. Also could be a leadoff hitter. See him hit leadoff for the Road Warriors. He replaced Nate Thompson in the left. The pitch. Fastball called on the outside corner for strike 1. That'll put Olmstead on deck, the top of the order hitter. Followed by Berto gets out of the way of that fastball, headed for front side leg. Count now 1-1. As this is a fastball off the plate for 2-1. Two-one pitch to Berto. Fastball called on the outside corner for strike 2. Even the count now at 2-2. Good job by Cologne. Getting back in the count. And this ball is hit up the middle. So a leadoff single for the Road Warriors. Good 2-strike hitter, Berto. Cologne will make a move over to first. Swinging from the right side, center fielder for the Road Warriors, Olmstead. His first pitch fastball backs him off the plate for ball 1. One-on pitch to Olmstead, who shows bunt and does not pull back. So now count 1-1. The 1-1. Inside. There with a throw. And he is out at second, caught stealing. Great feed from Alvarez.
what do you call that pitch?
That was a ball. Right in Alvarez's pocket, though. Easily transitionable. And delivered a strike to second base. So the upstairs fastball. Almost an unplanned pitch out. Count now 2-1 with 1 out. That slider swung through by Olmstead. Moves the count to 2-2 with 1 out, no one on. Huge play by Alvarez. Pitch. Grounded through Cologne, who almost had it. Some salt in the wound there, as I would have moved Berto over. Anyways, but in his stealing efforts was called out at second. So now we have one out. Olmsted at first. James Schmeiber hitting from the left side, as he will see first pitch fastball called on the outside corner for strike one. A good pitch by Cologne to get ahead early, 0-1. Time call by Schmeiber. The pitch takes off Olmsted. The throw called safe. Alvarez won in that one, as that would have been a huge second out of the inning. But he is ruled safe at second. So now we have one out. Runner in scoring position for James Schmeiber, who saw that.
I think he called that a ball, maybe.
Yep. 1-1 count to Schmeiber. Clone steps off. Clone delivers. Foul ball out of play to the left side. Count now 1-2.
Excuse me.
1-2. Backed up slider. Way outside for ball 2. 2-2 now. One out. Almost at second after he reached first on a single. And then had a good jump and stole second on a close play. As this slider gets away from him. The throw, as he is punched out at third. So 2 putouts coming from Anthony Alvarez. As this is the second now out of the inning. Count now 3-2. And the pitch. Ball 4. As that was a slider that did not grab the outside corner. This will put on the right-handed hitter. Once again, the score is 5-5 here in the top of the ninth. Cologne throws slider. Called for a strike. A disgusting pitch. So the 0-1 count to Frank Potkel. Slider off the plate inside for ball 1. Count now even at 1. The pitch. Slider inside for ball 2. Count now 2-1 with 2 outs. James Schmeiber, who got on with a walk at first. Two Road Warrior base runners caught stealing for the 2 outs of the inning. And the count is now 2-2. The pitch. A fastball up in the zone with good life for ball 3. So full count now, 2 outs. Schmarber will be moving on the pitch. Frank Podko. Right hand here. Now this ball is fouled back and to the right. So as he stays alive, Schmarber has to receive back to first. The pitch popped up, possibly in play, and that ball will be out of play. To the right side. So staying alive with 2 straight foul balls, keeping the count full. So full count, 2 outs. Schmarber, the Roar is on first. Olmsted and Berto both caught stealing. Pitch is a broken bat, a ground ball to Jesus Salcedo, and that will put out the 3rd out of the inning as the Roars are headed in for what will most likely be their last wraps. We're a little pressed for time. Looks like we will result in a tie here due to time constraints. Unsure if this game will pick up on a future date. Thank you for joining us for Yinzer Baseball. Enjoy the rest of your day.